Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I hope you have fabulous days. Mine is just aces. These are pretty trees. Mine's just aces. I'm on the wrong side of the road. Boy, there was a lot of wrong there. Let's just try that again, huh? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Mine is just aces. It's a beautiful day here in southern Georgia. What's everybody think about this desire or interest always in new bikes, right? I know I catch myself doing it all the time where I love my bike. I really love this bike, and I just got it in November, but I still find myself looking at new bikes often. Whenever I'm sitting in front of the computer not editing a video or not doing anything of any kind of production, I find myself just sitting there searching new bikes, see what's out there. Right now I've got this huge interest in the Africa Twin 850L, and if that ever actually comes to existence. I've already tabbed my next new bike. That's insane. You know, I just got this one in November. And in fact, I can't really even think of what I would want changed. I mean, okay, outside of obviously a couple more ponies, right? If I could squeeze 10 or so more horsepower to this thing, it would be great. But hell, if I lost 15 pounds, I think, I don't know if this is true, but I think it's like 7 pounds is 1 horsepower or something like that. So if I lost, 20 pounds or so, that'd be a little bit. But anyways, yeah, maybe I'd want a little bit more horsepower. But honestly, the comfort is absolutely exactly where I want it. Its capabilities are exactly what I want them to be. I never find the bike lacking in any way. If anything, I'm the one lacking almost all the time. So I just cannot see why it is that I'm lusting after a new bike. It's like if you started dating a girl that you've been dreaming about getting for like 3 years, and the first time you guys hook up, and then about a week later you're like, all right, so what's next? I've never been that guy. I've always been the one that it's like, oh, well, this is good, let me hold on to it for a while and milk it for all it's worth. But some reason, man, with this bike thing, it's like I immediately start looking for new bikes. And I'm the same way with gear, right? Like, it goes with gear, right? I got this jacket in like September, maybe even October, and I'm already looking for other jackets. This time I have a little bit more things about like that I would like to have different than this one. Even though this is a great summer jacket, I wish I was a size up. It's a Climb to Car, fits great through here, through there, and even a little bit, it's a little tight around the belly, but it's real tight around the hips. So yeah, I'm even looking at new jackets. Now, I'm not looking to upgrade my helmet. I'm looking to finish my helmet, which for me is like a Senna and different visors. But, my pants, it's just funny, man. It's like this desire to keep spending money and upgrade my equipment when I should be taking that money and putting it towards using my equipment. And it seems maybe it's something that the marketing teams have developed in this world, but man, it just seems like it's always there. It's a pretty cool old barn. Is this big desire to upgrade your equipment more so than you need, and I don't quite know where that comes from, because I'm not typically that person. Actually, let's go this way. Man, can you imagine owning like a ranch like that? That'd be awesome. So yeah, instead of spending money on trips, and I'm not saying I'm following victim to it, I just find myself falling victim to the constant looking. I'm trying to get better and trying to find other places to divert my attention to, but it's surprisingly difficult. And you're sitting around in your idle time, you know, it is surprisingly difficult to find stuff to look at that isn't new gear. Speaking of new gear, I got some different cooking stuff. I've been rocking a regular isopropane butane stove that I got from Academy for a while. It's really the burner is really high from the stand, so anytime there's wind, it really makes it hard. And I've been using an old canteen and canteen cup as my cooking vessel. It's really pretty, and I've been doing that now for, I don't know, a while. And that was pretty much my cooking system. Well, so I got a Jetboil Zip and a pan and something else. Anyway, and I'm thinking with the Jetboil, that'll definitely be good for taking the place of the canteen cup and little stove that I've been rocking for a while. That's definitely not windproof and a real big pain in the butt in certain circumstances. It would take like 20 minutes to get a water hot enough for coffee. So this setup is going to be much better. And then with having a pan, I can do like a steak or whatever when I'm on the road. So a whole new cooking setup. So I went out and got new gear, even though I said I haven't been. I think by the time it was all said and done, I also got a memory card and some other stuff. It was like $30 for the Jetboil and the pan. I was going to go to Moto Nerd because they've been supporting a couple YouTubers that I watch, but they didn't have things how I needed them. Right? I like the Sea to Summit pot, but they had it in a kit that it came with stuff that I didn't want and I didn't need. And then they didn't have the pan, which was really it's kind of a big deal for what I'm doing. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get those products from the company that I was hoping to get it from, because I really wanted to do that. But you know, sometimes that's the case, and what are you gonna do, you know? But I'm really looking forward to using that on a big trip. I think I'm going to test some things out and get a feel for it at the house maybe, and then its first big test is going to be on our next trip, which is going to be a 3-day trip to the Apalachicola National Forest. I wouldn't say I have it marked on the calendar, but I definitely have. I'm building the idea, I'm building the plan up. And for me, getting out there and camping for multiple nights and sustaining for multiple nights and riding for multiple days and all that stuff is kind of the next step for me to get prepped for doing the Southeast Adventure Trail. I've also been doing some practicing and stuff off camera. I'm still no better at being able to get the front wheel to get off the ground, but I'm getting better at getting like bunny hopping sort of over curb stops and things like that, and my slow speed's getting better. But you know what, that stuff's really hard to practice because it's not so much slow speed on flat ground that's a problem. It's slow speed when it's, you know, off camber, and you're trying to turn around the woods and you got no gription on the leaves. That's when it's an issue, more so than just having a hard time with slow speed maneuverability. But anyway, it's just a quick little update on what's going on. I think that's gonna do it, folks. I appreciate it. It's a beautiful day out, so remember, once a day, every day, give yourself a present. Stay safe, have fun. I'll see you when I see you. Latest.